Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
The world could use more places like this. Only care I have.
It seems Sir Roderick is the one to talk to. Shall we go and speak with him?
Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to. Survive. So before you check the price, just remember, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Need anything? Need anything? Stop by again soon.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Well, I'll be. Good on you, sir. I appreciate you stopping by. Go on. Off with you.
Not a care in the world, just
Need
as it
anything?
should be.
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Well met, son. How might I...
Be of
Not a
service.
care in the world, just as it should be.
Mayhap, if I hang about, someone will buy on't.
Need anything?
It gladdens the heart. to
Living's
see
odd,
someone smiles
but
about.
dreams are free, I say.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
We'll find a tavern for a drink and some gossip.
Almost time to set out.
I'm
sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
It's been a hard day.
Might try my hand at a new trade.
I've heard there's a means to tell if someone who claims to be arisen is in fact the real thing. See, there's an oracle up in the palace, whose powers allow her to divine whether the arisen yet lives. There's only one arisen in the world, so no matter how many pretenders come... Although, come to think of it, is that really...
Tis quiet as a mill pond hereabout.
This town must have needs. 'Tis my duty to find them.
Not a care in the world.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Oh, would that I could spend all day here.
Need anything?
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Wonder what's going on in town. Might go and see. Wish I
Well met.
Gentle scratch on my arms and armor.
Quite a
This
predicament.
isn't much to go on. Hail, friend! Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Here already, are we?
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And hours for a full week at no charge. What a steal.
You are correct. Shall we get some rest then?
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every...
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
It seems Sir Roderick is the one to talk to. Shall we go and speak with him? Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Gather round, gather round.
Good. We're here.
And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it should...
Well, I'll be. Is that one of my... Good on you, sir. I appreciate you stopping. Go on. Off with you.
Treat your ears to
What?
a tale by a master.
What am I to do?
Encountering this foe here is a most unwelcome surprise.
Most effective.
My. I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. Ah, 'tis obvious, no? I am an agent. Obviously. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over, now you found me out. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye, aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Haha. Glad we understand each other. I'll be on my way then.
We allowed the agent to flee. I cannot help but wonder whether 'twas the right choice.
Let me think on that a while.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Well, I'll be. Good on you, sir. I appreciate you stopping by. Go on. Off with you.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Seems my feet always lead me here.
I'm tired. Is there no escape?
Now, where was I headed?
Would that I could spend all. Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
I could do with a few more hours sleep.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot.
Interested in my wares?
Time to hit the sack. Milk that fry and making my cups of tea.
Suppose I could visit someplace
The
new.
rules at your
Not sure what put me out of bed at this
number on
hour.
my shoulders.
I'm sure it'll taste better.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Ah, I see you have a great sword with you, a fine weapon. You may now change your vocation to warrior, if you wish. If you would prefer to register a sorcerer, you will need to acquire an archer staff.
There'll be a few heavy curses.
Fancy. Look at my wares.
honest.
They say the Sovereign was bathed in the dragon's fell, and yet he draws breath. What surer sign could there be? I do hope His Majesty shall recover soon. Mayhap.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. 'Twould be unseemly for an elf to purchase one. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now...
Gather round! Treat your ears to a... tale by a master... Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated. Aye, got some coin to spare your humble store. What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you?
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
With frightful mystique. In the north of Vermund is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as, "Answer my riddle," did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom, for in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense, to conquer his foe and banish it thence. With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
Always another errand to see to. Same as the one afoot.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master story.
Onward to Burnworth Castle.
And should my story entertain you, why, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to so
Over here!
What am I to do with myself all day?
I've lightened my pack a bit, so I shan't fall behind.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
This way, if you please, Master.
A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Here already, are we?
If you must... go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I've been on my feet all day. Naught to look forward to but a long day of work.
I'm a man of leisure at heart, it seems. I'll make a living if I get myself injured.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
A court full of nobles, and not one noble heart.
Seems my feet are always...
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind. wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining. Use a rest.
My sword arm could use some work. My sword arm could use some work.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
Preparation is key. I up my training regime.
Pray, do not impede me, sir. I'm on duty.
My sword arm could use some work.
My fate is sealed.
My sword arm could use some work.
There's aught to be said for peace and quiet.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Let's take it easy today. I knew you were acting up.
Preparation is key. I up my training regime.
I'd
What was
sooner
it to
stay
do?
out of battle, were it possible.
Still waiting on that report.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
I dare say I could forget all my troubles here.
Not sure why I patrol here, if I'm honest. Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Captain will have my head if I skip another one. This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind.
They wish they were in my boots.